Yeah, I'm not interested in being a surrogate father. What do I mean by that? Well, and this is talking about men. Now, I told you guys previously that I don't deal with men like on a conversation, relationships, friendships, whatever you want to call it, too much because they too much in their ego, right? And that's what makes women real strong because they know a lot of men are operating out of their ego. And that's another reason why a lot of women are attracted to me because I got these, if you want to call them feminine characteristics, if that makes you feel better. You could say it's feminine characteristics, like like I've told y'all before, where a man is 60% male and 40% woman, and with the woman, vice versa. Okay, uh, I don't deal with a lot of men because I find myself every time I talking to guys, all of a sudden I'm like a surrogate father because I understand like a lot of men did not grow up with a father in the home. And just because you didn't grow up with a father at home don't mean you can't be strong. Just because you grew up in a ghetto don't mean you can grow up and one day be CEO, while most of your peers either just went down the wrong path and caught up in the prison system and stuff like that. It's few and far in between. It's not impossible. But most of the time, people are going to be subjected by the environment. But just to get back to the point here, I find myself a lot when I talk to men. I find myself in being all of a sudden being a surrogate father to them because what they'll do, they'll pretend like they on your level. They'll fake it until they make it all day. A man would never just say, "Hey, I don't know. Tell me this, tell me that," and then really take the knowledge and go for themselves. What they end up doing is like leeching off you. They become a leech. Now, a lot of people think it's a sign of weakness when I stay quiet or I just avoid certain situations. No, it's not weakness at all. I just see the forest from the trees. I see that if I put myself out there to try to have that glamour, remember, it's just a glamour. Okay, now I'm this great leader. That's a glamour. Okay, I'm trying to teach people to go within themselves. That's what a real leader does. I don't want nobody following me. Like Bobby Hemmings say, don't follow me nowhere. He said he's still trying to learn how to wipe his ass. Don't follow me nowhere. Okay, but I am showing people how to have love for themselves. Okay, that's what I'm teaching people, how to go within themselves and find what they're looking for. Whether people do that or not, that's up to them, man. That's not my problem. Some people just live to seek validation. Not everybody's made to be a leader, right? So there's some people they're just born to be followers, man. There's nothing you can do. They're just born to be followers. That's it. But I'm not going to sit here and prove my intelligence to some other man because even if I prove my intelligence to him, all he'll do is start leeching off you, and then he'll go to the next subject, and then you'll prove it. And next thing you know, I mean, you giving this motherfucker like just free game for free. He ain't even paying for this shit. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of men were missing the father in the house. Okay, they were missing the father in the house, and those are the same. The guys who like the most insecure, they be the ones walking around here the most looking tough with their chest poked out, all this pride. That's the sign. Let me tell you something. The sign of a weak man is a man who has to show you all his pride and his ego. Okay, society tries to make it seem like I'm the weak one because I'm over here smiling, and tries to make it sound like I'm the passive aggressive one. I'm not passive aggressive at all. I just know myself. I ain't worried about what the next motherfucker thinking, and I ain't trying to seek validation. So to some people who got the game fucked up, they see that as a sign of weakness instead of a sign of strength because, most things are backwards in this country. People's philosophy and the way they think is backwards. You see, it's backwards. Um, um, but yeah, I got to close it out, guys. But yeah, I'm not trying to be a surrogate father out here, and people try to trap you into being their mentor without even paying you your dues. And those days are over. All I'm talking to you guys about on my YouTube channel these days is just the love that I have for myself. And then you have somebody come out and try to act like I'm conceited because I got love for myself. So you can't win with people. That's the first thing you can't please everybody, and you can't win. People got to figure it out for themselves. Uh, if people want to take something from me and use it for themselves, cool. But nah, I ain't trying to be nobody's surrogate father out here. Damn that shit.